Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP, you might ask? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company that we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today, we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline, set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, let us meet our courageous, daring heroes after they've had a bit of rest from fighting a demon. Quite a bit. And so we'll begin with an introduction for Freesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Freesta. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Hopefully not so mysterious for too much longer. Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Tala?
Hi, I'm Radiant. I play Tala. Tala is a total cleric who is socially awkward because she grew up as a hermit. She's been learning how to, be with people from her friends, which has gone quite well. I feel like she had some growth. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi, and I play Andy Quickfoot. Andy Quickfoot is a Lightfoot halfling bar-whiz who loves food. She loves to play her family drum and flute, especially if she can get others to play along with her. Her familiar's name is Perry, and he's currently an elf owl, and she used to be terrified of trees, hopefully. And she just had some conversation with various halflings, which prompted her to sneak out of her window and go find her brother, much like how she originally left her home a long time ago.
Heck yeah. And then last but not least, let's get an introduction for Ray.
Hi, my name's Anna. I play Ray, who is currently just very anxious after the whole demon thing.
Understandable. Quite so. With that, our introductions are done. And we can pick up our session here. You had fought the demon and were invited to dinner. And after dinner, some conversations happened. People left the camp outside of the Quickfoot Burrow. People went into the Quickfoot Burrow. And as we start our session in the middle of the early evening, middle of the night area, Freesta, you are resting when all of a sudden a very flustered Terraminder comes into your rest area and just sort of, Freesta, I did something!
Oh, okay, I'm up. What happened? Are you alright?
Maybe, I don't know, I feel like my heart is pounding and maybe exploding, and I don't know if that's good or bad,
Okay, that's fine. Let's sit down. Deep breaths. You're okay.
Am I?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
hope. I mean, no, yes, everything's fine.
I just told
Deep
Andy
breaths.
that I cared about her a lot.
Okay. That's good to talk about your feelings.
I didn't expect to say it, and I don't think Andy expected to hear it, and I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't stay in there, so I just came out here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone says shit unexpected all the time. There's nothing to worry about. We're all friends.
She just kind of nods, still struggling to get a breath in.
Okay, was it... What did you say? Was it like a big thing? Was it just like a little blurt? Was it...
Well, Andy was talking about, talking to people and not having a chance to say things because you wouldn't be around them, and so I asked if there was going to be a time where we wouldn't be around each other because, I like being around you guys. I like being around Andy, and Andy said that, she didn't plan on it, but there was always the chance that, things might happen, and, she mentioned me coming back here with her in the future, and I don't think she meant to, but I heard it, and I said that I would, and I said a lot of other things because I couldn't stop talking. I was like vomiting, but with words.
Was her reaction negative or just surprised?
There was like a few seconds of silence. She didn't say anything. And I just got worried, and so I ran out.
Right, so there was no negative reaction. So Andy's a nice person. Most likely there's nothing bad going to come from this.
Okay.
Are you alright?
I don't know, it still feels like, my heart's exploding. Maybe it's the nerves. I don't know. Maybe I should just go, walk down to the river and just not worry about this at all.
But if you want to go for a walk, I'll happily accompany you, just to get some nerves out.
Please?
Of course.
So, as Friesta and Terraminder go for a midnight stroll, to get some of the nerves out, Andy, you are sneaking out of the window and are able to arrive at the camp that is your brother's, and when you arrive, it's empty, but he had warned you that might be the case.
Yeah, no, Andy's just kind of perfectly good with him not being there. She's just kind of not paying a whole lot of attention to her surroundings, and so she's going to sit on the river edge, which is where the camp is, and just kind of stare into the water that's like dark, and just kind of hug her knees and just stare off into the distance and not pay attention to anything else.
Alright. It's... you don't know how long when you feel a hand on your shoulder. And it's back.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Mind if I sit?
Sure, we don't have to talk about anything, do we?
I'd prefer we not talk. I just
Great.
came back from doing a lot of talking.
I'm just gonna kind of give him a look. Like, okay, I'm curious, but later. Mm-hmm.
In the background, just cue Friesta and Terraminder being, like,
Yeah.
quickly turning. It's like, this was a mistake. But yeah, no, you're, able to spend some time, in contemplative silence at the riverbank, with Beck nearby. And he seems very comfortable in not talking.
Good. Could I roll something like my curiosity versus shock, or versus not wanting to talk?
Yeah, I'd say, make this a charisma save. We'll put the DC at 12.
Alright. Well, that's kind of unfair, but okay. Christmas.
Well, I mean, you're able to.
That's
It means you don't have to talk. If you had been
okay.
Yeah.
Go the other way.
yeah, if it was under 12, you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not saying anything then. Not asking him about his night more precisely.
Yeah.
How does he seem though? Can I like insight check him?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Not that he's easy to read anyway, but
I don't know. He might be a little easier to read right now. You can tell that he's got something on his mind, but that's about it.
okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Not particularly. I mean, I will if you want to talk. I'm not really desiring to go over everything that just happened.
Yeah, same. Okay, cool. You have an extra bedroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and you might be annoyed at me, so I'll just say it now, since we're both in a mood. I asked Da to say hi to you.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yep. Thought I'd just put it on the pile now. You know, take you while you're down, kind of.
Yeah, I'll be able to sleep it off and hopefully forget that you ever said anything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he'll toss the extra bedroll your way.
Great. I'm gonna sit at the river edge for a while.
You're
Let you
fine.
sleep out there.
He's gonna start heading to bed. Perhaps he is somewhat of an early riser in moments of these sort of stress. Speaking of of early rising, Friesta, you had plans for breakfast, did you not?
Oh, right. Yes. In the morning, bright and early, I will head into. I'll go inside, crouching at the halfling-sized place, and head over to Andy's mother to help make breakfast.
You find her ma already in the kitchen in the morning, up to her arms with flour as she's kneading breakfast dough for biscuits. And perfect, right on time. So I started with a bit of a Quickfoot staple here, but is there anything you've been wanting to make for breakfast for your friends? Oh, I was going to teach you all the favorites. Well, this here is a Quickfoot staple. It's your standard biscuit, but I like to drizzle a little bit of cream and honey before it pops in the oven. And as she continues going through that, bringing you in, you get all sorts of recipes for home fries, which are a sautéed potato, bell peppers, onions, all sorts of things. You can throw in bacon or ham or any sort of meat you've got on hand, as Ma Quickfoot would say. You also get, of course, a variety of different sweets for the breakfast, high in sugar and energy. Things with lots of sugar and flour, and like pancakes or Welsh cakes. You get also fruits, all sorts of delicious breakfast foods, eggs made 10 different ways, and there's enough to feed everyone in the Quickfoot house and then beyond, because she does make enough for you and your friends.
Lisa would have been taking a lot of notes to make some stuff in the future.
Heck yeah. At some point, Terraminder, having gotten up in the morning early, as is her habit, joins in the kitchen as well. Very much not making eye contact with anyone. But it is, it would be Terraminder kind of helping bring the food out to Tala, Ray, Lorkin, Ansel, everyone who'd be eating in the sort of outside for the tall folks.
Has anybody seen Andy?
Not recently, no.
I saw her last night.
Is Andy eating inside? Oh, she's
I
not eating inside?
I don't know. I didn't. I spent the night out here with Friesta.
You did? Guess I checked on Terraminder.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
20.
She's very nervous, but she's not telling a lie.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d100, Faye. Under 20, I'm gonna kind of guess maybe there was something going on with Andy because Andy's not here. Above 20, I'm gonna think it's me.
Okay.
Oh, so close. Oh god, internal dialogue. It's me. Okay. I don't know where Andy is, but Terraminder seems like she's nervous around me. God damn it. I gotta talk to Friesta.
I'm not a therapist.
Who says?
Me.
I don't know. A lot of the group thinks otherwise.
I know. I'm aware. Thank you.
I don't think Terraminder thinks that you're a therapist.
I don't know.
Terraminder thinks that Friesta's her best friend.
And she thinks correctly.
Best friend translate to therapist.
No, bad idea. Bad idea. Please.
So, Andy, what are you doing in the morning?
Is Beck there?
Yes, Beck is there. He's
Alright, like,
roasting sausages over a fire. I don't know.
Oh, what a pal! Okay. No, yeah, Andy was just kind of like sit back up from where she fell over last night. And just kind of look like, imagine the gif with the cat with like all the stuff sticking out. That's what Andy's spirit animal is at the moment.
Amazing.
And she just kind of looks at Beck like, you know how I told you I had an emotional day yesterday? You know, when we were walking back from dinner?
Yeah.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, and you also spoke to Da, I heard.
Yep. Oh, you remembered. Yeah. I was in a weird mood. Sorry.
So, any other, family conversations I should know are in my imminent future?
Family conversations. Beck's not telling you stuff. And Beck's not telling you stuff. Yep. So no, that's it. Speaking of conversations, were we invited to the Elder meeting?
I don't believe we had a formal invitation, but I don't think that's ever stopped you before.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering. Okay.
So do you want to talk about your emotional day?
Yes, but no. But yes, but no.
And he just sort of hands you over the, skewered sausage that he was roasting, and why don't you talk about it?
A bribe. You know me so well. Okay, first though, could you tell me about you and your buddy? And Mayatha?
Mytha was good when I saw her, but she left quickly after I arrived at the camp. Theravin and I have reached an understanding.
That's a bad understanding.
It was... It was not ideal, but ideal was not something I'd be getting out of this situation.
Was there any, like, future possibilities? Or was it like, get out of my life, you short person?
I'm scared to read into the fact that there could be hope for something in the future.
That's fair. Okay, cool. Thanks for the sausage. I'm eating it very slowly, so I don't have to tell him anything.
He just skewers another one and starts to roast it, and he lets you sit quietly, but there is like this sort of air of expectation.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess after eating some food very slowly and like realizing that there's nothing left on the stick, and she's going, damn, okay. Yeah, so you know Terminder? Maybe? You met her
Yes.
at least once? Yeah, so I had just got done talking with Da, and like we were talking about this whole idea of having confidence and saying things that you don't want to hear, which is, by the by, why I told him to go talk to you. Anyway, so I was chatting with Termin. Oh, I stole Seb's brazier to re-summon Perry. Another conversation. But I was doing the spell, and I was chatting with Terraminder, and I was talking about this whole like idea of confidence, and like, yeah, it's difficult because I was trying to explain to her like I wanted to go see Leaf, but I didn't want to go in the middle of the night because he got annoyed at me last time I woke him up, and also the fact that there's just this baggage. Anyway, so I was thinking about Leaf when I was telling her this whole thing about confidence, but she was thinking about something else, apparently. And so she said, okay, I'll be brave. And I was like, yeah, you be brave. And then she said that she likes me. And then I was like, oh. And I think I blacked out for a second, not gonna lie, as I was doing my spell to resummon Perry. And then she ran off. And I think I said something stupid, but I can't really remember. Anyway, we summoned Perry, and I was freaking out, and he flew off, and I was like, well, hell, I'm not staying here. So I left. But yeah. Uh-huh.
Definitely sounds like he went through something there. Is there... Are you... Do you not like Terraminder?
Well, that's what I've been, like, staring at the river for a lot, and I was going over all the interactions, because, like, I've never... Like, that's just... Like, Delvin was your first crush, right?
No. Evan was my
No.
first actionable situation, but I've liked people before.
I hope so. Okay, well, that's a bad example. But, like, I hadn't really looked at people like that most ever. And then there's kind of thing with like Tala and like trying to teach her about romance. And then there's Lorcan who has been around the block like 10,000 times, but not really romantic love.
Yeah, no,
Anyway, so
again, with watching your group, I've seen where he goes in Winterveld.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to read much into that. But point being, we've had group conversations about different types of love, sort of, but I never really applied that to myself. And then also the fact that Paula saw dead Terramander in the nightmare, and she was clearly hiding something about that. So last night I was just thinking about all the different interactions that we've had about like and how they might look with the lens of romantic interest. And I'm realizing that there's a lot of signals I sent that I did not mean to send consciously. But also realizing that thinking about it, I wouldn't not have sent those signals if I had been thinking about it consciously. Does that make sense?
It sounds like, and this is. I'm not trying to tell you which way to go, but it sounds like you care about Terraminder, and maybe it's not romantic. It doesn't have to be. Like, if she's fine with her emotions where they are, and you're fine with your emotions where they are, that can just be it. Or you can have another conversation where you don't black out.
It's unsettling because I'm very charismatic, as you know, and yet I felt like I was hit with a truck.
Charismatic means you can talk well, but that doesn't mean you're always prepared.
Yep. Did Perry find me?
Let's roll.
I don't know
real
how
quick.
smart he is, to be honest.
You do not see Perry around the camp, but you do still have the connection to him, meaning that he didn't get himself into any sort of trouble and, just poof
That's
out.
good.
He could be back at your room where you had summoned him.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm not expecting him to be kidnapped. Because supposedly the Shadow Seal Syndicate is not around. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's it. And I don't really want to go back, but I guess I ought to. So, there's that.
You probably should. If I remember correctly, your friend Friesta was excited to cook with Mon. Might have some good food there.
You know what my weaknesses are, and that's irritating.
It's almost like you're my little sister, and I had to be around you your entire life.
I'm gonna needle him a little bit and try not to cast Vicious Mockery until you what? And I'll like kind of tease him and run off.
So, Andy, you are able to return, and it's about halfway through breakfast, but there's still plenty of food. Ma Quickfoot knows how to cook for a crowd of halflings.
Right. I'm not directly looking for anybody, but I'll just like zoom in on the food and yeah.
Friesta, Tala, Ray, Andy's back.
Do we see her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sneaking here.
How does she look?
Like again, the gif of the cat is very applicable with like stuff sticking out and like grass sticking out of my hair and on my clothes and whatever.
Andy, are you okay?
What? Yep.
Were you attacked?
Food? Nope.
Wait, that was a yep and a nope. What?
I wasn't attacked, Tala, and I'm like not looking at Terraminder as I say that.
Terraminder is like also like
Oh, okay.
very stiff and like just making eyes at Friesta.
I imagine I'm somewhere in between Andy and Terramander, and I'm just. Oh my god.
This is
Aw.
great, Ma, thanks. Oh, Friesta, did you help?
Absolutely.
It's lovely.
Thank you. So where were you last night?
Me? I wasn't
Yeah.
anywhere. I
Why
definitely
you-
didn't get out of my room and go say hi to my brother.
Oh, that's nice. How's he in his little annoying single camp where he doesn't like the rest of us?
As Beck walks right behind her.
If
That would
only
be
he had
funny.
balls to come to home. Yeah, he's not doing super great, but that's the usual for him. So
Mhm. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't notice like there's any tension between Andy and Terraminder. With a rule of 5. Jeez. We
I
are
just want
towards
you
the
to
end
about
of
it.
the. Ugh, I hate you. Is Ansel around?
Yeah, Ansel's around.
Has he finished eating?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be rude. I'll wait a little bit.
No, go for it.
Ansel, you just can we like walk off the breakfast? That was a big breakfast. Was that a nice breakfast? Can you walk with me for a little bit?
Sure, to all statements as he pushes himself back. You would excuse us.
So remember what we talked about last night?
Yes. It was just last night.
So right. So I told Terraminder, and I thought it went really well. And even like after we told her, we kind of sat there in comfortable silence, and I thought everything was good. But like she's acting all weird. I think she's. Gosh, man, did I make a mistake?
Ansel, who'd got better than a 5 on his insight during breakfast, I don't think it's you, Tala.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, I think Taminder is going through something on her own. Not quite my business, but I don't believe it's you.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I appreciated your advice last night too. So, okay, we can go back now.
All right. And
They
he'll
were
go back.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could be eating inside, but there was breakfast like foods right out at the burrow because they had brought food out for everybody.
No, they were moved.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we're good. If there's ever a point where I could speak with Terraminder one-on-one, I would try that. But I'm assuming like there'd be people around for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then
I will
once we
tell
left,
everybody to make this a conversation happen.
Did you just
And this
say
is
you
me
would
as
kill
something.
everyone? Oh my gosh.
no, Andy's not saying anything when other people are present. But after breakfast, well, there would be something during breakfast. So again, kind of not fully making eye contact with Terminator. Freester, my ma has been to the frigid Shore Mountains.
Oh, you have?
Ma Quickfoot isn't out here.
Oh,
Anyway, she went to this place called Alexa.
Alexa.
Alexa? Yeah,
I know that.
there you go. And there's something, and I remembered something about a plague being there at some point. But yeah. Anyway, she said people are nice and such.
That's interesting. It makes the
And then-
letter from Tala a bit sadder now that we know things about it, but
Yeah. Shoot, there was something else I feel like. Oh, and my brother has a potential contact who knows stuff about that area.
Oh,
So I told him to, get on that. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, while we're up north and we have time before we need to head back to Winterfell, if you all wouldn't mind, I'd love to try and look into this a bit more. If that's
Yeah.
alright.
Do you want me to do a sending to Professor Zephyr to ask about timing stuff?
Oh yeah, that'd be great, because I don't want to go too far into it since we have stuff to do, so if there's ample
Right.
time, I'd love to look a little. If not, we can just head back to Winterfell and...
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a sending. Okay. To Professor Zephyr, the gem that he is, the undying person. No, wait, I'm not starting yet, Faye.
I just know what the first 3 one-ends are gonna be, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so Priestess says hi. So, what's the timing on... Yeah. Transportation to Vale de Umbra? Priesta wants to go to mountains. Fought demon, still alive.
You have 4 left. You don't have to use
Says
them.
hi.
I can't. Yeah, Priestess says hi again. Like.
Well, if Rista is adamant on salutations, hello.
Many words.
Grateful you. Grateful you survived a demon. Transportations are tricky, as expected. Hopefully, it will be resolved soon.
Excuse me? I should have used those last 4 letters to please be very precise. Okay. Well, I'll
Say hi
relate
back?
what he did. Well, kind of. Did he directly? He
Uh,
says hello, but not directly to Priesta.
Yes. But he did
Wow.
sort of insinuate, because of his previous portion of that statement.
He wasted half the sentence saying hi back, Priesta. You're welcome.
It's perfect. That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, so no idea is what that is. And now I get to mark off his spell slot. Arg. But yeah. So I was thinking after we, and now I'm briefly looking at Tim, but after we figure stuff out, and like with the demon tree and whatever, and like what they're doing, I'd like to know if they need anything else from us, and then we can like head out. Great. Hey Da, when is the meeting with the elders today?
I believe that the elders will be meeting just after the breakfast.
Great. Okay, and I'll go get Perry too. Okay.
Yeah, you can find Perry in your room. So, as Andy goes to find Perry, there's a look from Terraminder after her, and then like a sort of sag of her shoulders, and Terraminder's head like slumps onto the table.
Immediately concerned. I kind of, but I don't rush over. I just kind of scooch over to Terminder and just kind of whisper, "Are you okay?"
Just, he did something stupid.
What?
I told Andy how I felt last night, and now it's just all weird.
Oh, Terminder. And I look around. Are there people around?
The rest of the group?
Okay. I kind of put my arm gently around her and I go, "Hey, that was a really brave thing to do. It's really brave thing to do. And I know how brave it was. And you know how I said it really doesn't matter because now she knows how you feel, right? And she knows she's loved. It may be just a little while, but it'll get better. I'll promise it'll get better, okay?"
It's not... I don't worry so much about it getting better. It was fine before, but now she knows, and I don't know, she didn't say anything, and I left very quickly, and it's all weird.
Hey, maybe it just took her as surprise. I mean, it took you as a surprise when I told you yesterday, right?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you it took her a bit of a surprise too. You give her time to digest it, I have been with this feeling a long time, but she just found out. You gotta learn.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm gonna go make
It'll be
sandwiches for
alright.
the
It'll
road.
be okay. Okay. I give her a tight hug, but I let her go.
So, Terraminder will abscond into the Quickfoot house, to make use of the kitchen, and make enough sandwiches for how long ever you guys are gonna be on the road. Should probably just start handing them out to people around town.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you have a elder meeting, after breakfast, in the late morning, early afternoon that you can crash.
Yeah, I'll just go with my dog, but hopefully everyone's like outside and I can like talk to Terraminder by myself.
You would see where Terraminder's, in the kitchen by herself.
I'm looking around for any of my brothers who might be hiding.
Give me a perception check.
Great. Carrick, if that's you, I swear to God. Okay, maybe I'm a little distracted.
You do not see any of your brothers.
Great. I'll set Perry on watch duty.
Okay.
Pluck or something. Sorry. If you see anybody.
You got it.
Thanks, pal. So I guess I'll go up to Terraminder, like stand awkwardly kind of off to the side. Hi.
She startles a bit, and then sees that it's you, and then, like, looks intensely back to the sandwiches. Hi.
Could I make an attack roll to hug her aggressively?
Yeah, go for it. We'll treat this similar to a grapple, so 1d20 plus your athletic score.
Alright.
She's not expecting it, so she's not gonna try and fight back. 13 will 100% get her.
Great. And I'll just like hold that for like a few seconds and then like step back and just kind of in a rush. I was very surprised and I was thinking about all the things that that you said and then I was thinking about all the different things that all the interactions we've had and you know I gave you armor and food and I played you songs under that tavern and I realized that that I might be sending signals that I didn't mean to send but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't have sent them if I hadn't realized what I was doing so yeah.
Okay. And like her eyes are just like super wide, like this was nothing like she was expecting. Um, um just I don't want you to worry. I didn't think that you were sending specific signals or anything like that. I just thought you were really really nice and really cool, and you still are. You don't need to. I worry that you were miscommunicating or anything.
Okay.
Okay. I was making sandwiches. Do you want one? And you can see like there's already like a tower of sandwiches that have been made.
I'll take a few and like I'm giving one to like Perry.
Perry's
one
like
for my-
digging into it immediately as you offer it.
Manners, Perry, gosh.
It's messy as all hell. Have you ever seen an owl eat?
Exactly, that's yeah, and then could I do like a saving throw to try and calm PF down?
Yeah, we'll make it, I would say instead of a saving throw, we'll make this a performance check to sort of fake it till you make it.
Alright, okay. Well,
What a time to get a natural 20.
alright, through my years of training, and mad skills with the family playing at festivals and whatever. Okay, go. Anyway, Terminder, you said something about like not wanting stuff to change and yep, that sounds good in my book. But just know that it's not, as the stories would say, unrequited love. But I haven't thought of in that way ever. But yeah, anyway.
Okay. And like her face is just like full red.
Yeah, like pat it on the shoulder briefly and then go.
So, yeah, you're able to head out, and, yeah, there's just, like, a scream that can only be heard by dogs, that comes from inside.
Does Perry get all wigged out?
Yeah.
Oh, you good there?
Something just hurt my ear for a little bit.
Was it like a good thing or was it like a bad thing?
It didn't scratch the brain nice.
Okay. Can I interpret that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just...
Roll an insight check.
Oh, Lord. It's not that 20, but...
There was an unpleasant sensory input, that Perry experienced, but it seems to have passed now.
Okay, great. Lovely. Okay. Elder meeting? Getting like outside the people. Yep. This way.
So, as Andy beckons you towards the elder meeting, do you all follow? Alright. Then your group makes your way to the center of the town, and as you are arriving at the lantern tree, in the light of day, you are able to see the full extent of the damages of the fight, where the bark has been peeled off, where there's a stain upon the ground from that black ichor, where a portion of the tree at the top is split, and you can also see where the community sort of gathers around it, with the elders close to the roots and to the trunk, and the heads of the different families and other people who have a importance in the managing of the community sort of gather around for this meeting, and you all are present as well. But before we see what happens at our meeting, we do have our first ad break here to go through. So, we will be right back to continue along with our story, but before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They help us out very much here at Wildewitch RP. If you want to directly support us, however, you can always do so through my Ko-fi, link for that's on screen, and then in our chat room. Ko-fi donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things when my brain can actually compute. So stick around. We'll see you guys very soon. And we are back. And we're probably gonna have to get a new link for Iridian. So, you guys are at the, oh, we need a link for almost everyone. Hold on.
I wasn't gonna say in case you got mad at me.
Why did I get mad at
Almost everybody. Who's the
You
almost
always
everybody?
get mad at me.
you? You still have your link.
Hell yeah. Just wait like 10 minutes later, it's dead.
Alright, so you guys are at the elder meeting around the lantern tree, which is bearing the scars of the battle, but otherwise looks fine. Looks as a tree should. Looks as the lantern tree should. But, Grandma Stefania stands out front, the rockwood cane in her hand. She looks tall over the mostly halfling crowd. And looking around the edges, you would be able to spot Beck, sort of leaning against one of the buildings, but close enough to hear. And Grandma Stefania opens up the meeting with the assurance that the community is safe. She doesn't seem to go terribly into detail about the brunt of what happened. Just that there was a appearance of a demon, and that due to Andy and the rest of you. It was able to be bested, driven away from the community before it could do any harm to the members. But the rest of you, of course, know what isn't being said. Do any of you say anything? Or do you let this sort of meeting go on as Grandma Stefania orchestrates it?
I don't think Andy would, because like the main thing that isn't being shared is that it's been there forever, right?
Correct.
She's not saying that.
Exactly. She's leaving out the extent of Leaf's dealings with it, and the fact that it has always been in the tree, and that she had known that it has been in the tree. It's things that make it a little bit more palatable to the masses.
Right. No, Andy won't say.
All right. Is there anything that the rest of you would do or say during the meeting? Otherwise, it goes as it is expected. Just a sort of briefing. Thanks to the heroes, you do get a few applause as people look your way.
Okay.
Grandma Stefania does not clap, but she does acknowledge your presence.
Dang.
What a pal. I guess Andy would say one thing, kind of towards the end. I'm trying to get kind of everyone's attention after Grandma Stefania's kind of said her piece. Yeah, and I guess if anything else odd, I'm mostly speaking to Grandma Stefania, but saying like if anything else odd happens, and I'm putting emphasis on that, like specifically in the community, please let me know at least, or someone, and we can help. Okay.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's it. Oh gosh. Okay. Persuasion.
Your recommendation has been noted, Grandma Stefania will say.
Great. Okay. That's my bit. That's all I want to say.
Then, as you are able to finish out watching the rest of the meeting, it disperses amicably. No one seems to be terribly alarmed or in arms to the point of action. It's that same sort of quiet conversations whenever a tragedy happens.
I'm hiding my necrotic hand. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll turn to my companions. Did we want to go look at the caves? and see what's happening.
Oh,
If there's
yes.
any ghosts still there.
Mhm.
Hey, can we also go visit Uncle Arnick? I've wanted to meet him because you talked about him all the time.
Yeah. Sure.
First, I want to punch a ghost.
Great.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's been my lifelong dream.
Lifelong dream.
This is through.
Yeah. So where do you guys wish to go first? Caves? Do you wish to go see Uncle Arnick first? Well, I mean, Uncle Arnick's in the caves, kind of, so.
Yeah, I'd imagine he would be in the other caves,
Yeah.
but I guess they'd probably connect.
There's a connection, so you could walk one way or the other. It
Okay.
just depends on where you want to go first.
Okay, maybe we go see ghosts first. Because that way, if something bad happens, we'll have done that first.
It's all been done with.
You could at least buy what Uncle Arnick's selling, so that way you can forget
Look,
about all the
I
bad
don't-
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Find Sev though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. To the southern caves.
Yeah.
Eat.
Go ahead, roll for me investigation or survival to see if you can find. I'm assuming you're wanting that one cave that you had seen Corzin's mother in.
Yep.
What a time to get a natural 20!
I'm scared, Faye. Let's not find anything soon.
Is anyone else rolling?
I don't think we need to.
That's totally fine. I just wanted to know.
I want to roll to see if I get a net one, because that means
Oh,
very-
Right, I
God.
was thinking that. Yeah. Then we fight over. No, I
Thanks,
know what
no.
I'm doing. No, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
These are my caves. I know what I'm doing.
Me. Yeah, you can't phone caves.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah. As you're able to walk, retracing your steps, the caves are quiet. There doesn't seem to be a mysterious sound of melancholy luring you from far away, but as you find that space again where you have to sort of squeeze through and then you come to this unrefined cavern, there is still a heaviness in the air, like a presence, even if it is not as fully manifested as it once was.
Hello?
And then a sort of, not quite a breeze, but a shifting of the air here, and you see her again.
Oh. Hi. You're still here.
I am.
Do you want to be?
I'm not troubled in the way that others are, but I am content waiting.
I guess you probably know this, but we defeated the demon. Did that help? Folks? Or are they still screaming? Did we hear any screaming?
You did not hear any screaming. It will take time for their pain to ease. But with the demon gone, perhaps it will be easier. Nothing to harvest from prolonged tragedies.
Oh, Corzin says he misses your music. You're playing.
there's a sort of soft, sad, and fond smile that comes over. When he is at my side, I will play for him.
Great. Okay. Well, I guess this is probably the last time we see you. I hope you can move on. If you want to. But yeah. Thanks. Thanks for teaching Corzin how to play the flute. Now I get to play the flute, and that's fun.
Carry the tune well. And with that, the sort of halfway form of Miria dissipates once more. Again, you still feel that presence, but she's no longer visible.
Nah. Okay, well, Feasta, I guess we could look for a ghost you could punch if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm sure we'll come across another ghost that aren't part of my, friend's family that I am able to punch.
I'll keep an eye out on the way back.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Tal, Uncle Onik. I don't know where he is relative to us, but I guess that way.
Should we call out?
I could do ascending. I don't think he's in this part of the caves.
Oh. I mean, I would really
When we
like
get-
to meet him, if it's possible.
Yeah, I think we got time. I'll go to the last place I remember him giving me rapier lessons.
Yeah, so
And I think
yeah, you're able to make your way. I'm assuming you stay underground, so through the different cave systems, you pass by
a
other.
tour.
Yeah, you pass by the others, giving waves, and
Yeah.
go ahead. Once you're in that same sort of similar area, I'll ask for an investigation check to see if you can find Uncle Arnick.
Okay. 2 nat ones. That's
Let's
the only
go.
way to make up for all this. Okay, well. Passage.
Yeah, so with a 15, it does take a bit of time, but you are able to find him currently sort of lounging on a stone, sharpening a blade, chewing on something.
Right. Okay, yeah, I gotta remember. Oh, yeah. He had his pipe and his hat. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Uncle Arnick, and I'll try and adopt whatever added a presentation that I had with him. I'm assuming it's a little bit more formal, maybe.
He did appreciate a bit more of not quite formality. Yeah, but like the respect towards a superior kind of thing. But like
Right.
he
Yeah.
didn't mind if you were like crass or anything like that. Oh.
Right. No, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and adopt that as I kind of get closer. Hi, Uncle Arnick. How goes it?
And at that he sort of looks up and gives a smile. Well, I've been one of my most accomplished students.
Oh, you flatter me. These are my friends, and Tala, the turtle wants to say hi.
Hi! It's so nice to meet you. I've been, okay, so Andy was talking about you a lot, so I wanted to meet you. She's like, oh, Uncle Arnick showed me how to do this, and made me this, and everything else. So, hi.
Hello.
That's it.
She was very impressed with the rapier skills, and like I'll do a flourish for him that you taught me, and it saved my butt more than once for sure. So yeah,
That's
the legend before us.
very good that you've been keeping up with your practicing and getting some real world experiences, I've heard.
Yes, not so good for the people I've been meeting, but yes. Uh-huh.
Just like I taught you, any kind of
Good.
punches your shoulder, but in that very chummy
Oh.
way.
Yeah. So yeah, yep, that's it. What a guy.
Oh, okay. That's. Thanks for showing Andy all the stuff like how to do because it's really saved our butts.
Tell me, how much have you been getting around with the other people in the community?
Honestly, haven't stopped to say hi much. We've been running around
Okay,
getting eaten by demons, to be honest.
I'm glad that didn't stop you none. Just wanted to know if you'd seen Ikir. He was supposed to tell me some certain things from his garden, but it's a little late on the business meeting.
Is he now? Do you want me to go check?
No need to worry about it. Family
Well, as
gets
my
a
old
little
mentor.
family gets a little leniency once we're around here, you know?
Yeah, but still, maybe I should go say hi anyway. And
Yeah, pick up some stuff
light a
for
fire under
yourself.
you never know when it might come in handy. Okay. Oh, also, Uncle Onig, you've been around places. So you've told me. Have you been up to the mountains at all?
Closest I ever got was Aletcha for a bit of a quick job, but
Uh-huh.
you don't need to worry about that.
No, I would never ask you to stab somebody and tell about it. But question: what's the anything we ought to know about going up there, or people we should see or not see?
If you make stop in Arletcha, make sure you got plenty of coin. The merchant princes are the bread and butter of that space, alright? A little bit of greased palm goes quite a distance.
Good to know. Good to know.
But if you can avoid Arletcha, I would do so. Everything out there is overpriced.
Yes, y'all and your merchant ways. Okay, good to know. Let's be merchant princes. Any merchant prince we should particularly avoid, who might have a thing against halflings?
All the merchant princes only care about filling their pockets with coin. They're more of a collective rather than any sort of loyalty, a royalty, but you know.
Okay.
They give themselves a fancy title, makes them feel better when they tuck themselves in at night.
Right. By their lonesome selves. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Lovely. Oh, did you hear anything about a plague?
Not recently, but it does sound something like I'd be interested in.
That you'd be interested in. What does he mean by that, Faye?
Sometimes assassins work with poisons.
Okay. Say, Beck, you didn't teach anything to Beck, did you?
Just some simple defenses, much like yourself.
Cool. How might I best him? Asking for a friend.
You're pretty good with the sort of quick flourishes where he kind of faltered in that. If you get him with a quick enough feint to one side or the other, you'll be able to catch him off his guard.
Okay, he's slow. Okay, good. Okay.
He's slow, but he's sturdy, which is why you want to act quick.
Right. Cool. Thanks. We'll go. If we stop by Uncle Akira, we should get him closer to your door.
I appreciate it, Andy. I really do. And you like scruff your hair.
Yep. A lot of affection from this guy. Have a good one. See you around.
Alright. Where do you go next?
I'm looking to my companions. So did we want to see Uncle Akir, or are we done socializing? Or we're just like, let's go get frozen?
What?
This would also perhaps be the chance to speak to either Thervin or Mayatha
Right.
before either they part ways or you do.
Okay. Andy would just kind of go, okay, if we don't want to go see Uncle Ikyo, which, I mean, it might be kind of fun to get some of this random white powder, but if we didn't do that, I would like to go talk to Mayatha briefly and learn some spell fun things before we head out, but that's it.
It'll be good to say one last thank you to her as well. But now you've
Yeah.
got me interested in the strange white powder.
Okay, let's go see Uncle Ikyo then.
Say it's on the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say it's easy enough to find him in his garden. And kind of looks up from, oh, well, Andy and friends, Freesta Tola Ray, if I'm correct.
Right.
Hi. Well, first thing, get this out of the way. Uncle Arnik is missing you and your magical substance.
That man always asking for it now and having no patience, I tell you. I will take note that he is wanting my presence. Don't worry too much.
Yeah. Second, what is it?
Oh, he just has a particular concoction that he's making that I happen to have one of the ingredients for.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Not that I
trust
don't
inside
trust
check.
my.
It's an 8.
Oh,
Uh,
it's not a 7.
s-
7.
It makes sense
Yay.
that Ray would pick this up on it.
What?
Is Tala rolling as well? You don't have to. 14.
How much do you trust my uncle?
Freesta Tala, this guy's he's got something in his garden that, Uncle Arnik wants. Andy Ray, from the turn, like the backward sort of turned around speech, it seems that, perhaps Uncle Arnik is brewing some sort of, poison, or toxin or anything like that, and, Uncle Akir has a, component, an ingredient that can be in that brew, which means he probably
guess I'm looking at
utilizes
Ray.
it for, perhaps recreational blends as well.
I knew it.
Sure.
I knew it.
I guess I'm looking at Ray a little bit, who seems to pick up on this. So, Uncle Ikir, could we buy some off of you. We might have use for it as well.
I mean, I have enough to spare. And since you're here already, of course, I don't go out of my way to make a silly meeting in the caves.
Yep. Um. Yeah, and I guess while we're exchanging gold here, do you have any secrets I might be interested in? I know you tend to pick up on things, particularly about either this order business, you know, the ones with the fancy tattoos on their neck, or about the mountains. Bleak Snow Pass, for instance.
Bleak Snow Pass. That's one that I've not heard in a bit of time. As he's like pulling from the garden. Not terribly much happens out there, I'm afraid. Though your mother did make a trip out there once. There was a research group. This had been about maybe a few months ago. That had gone missing. I didn't get terribly much more than that, but another thing was there had been some sort of terrible blizzard or something, left people frozen solid. That was intriguing to hear about. Perhaps something you might wish to explore once you're up there.
Yeah, or avoid. And it only heard about this ever happening the one time.
Only once, yes. And he'll, like, as he's doing this, kind of finish bagging up some of the plant and family discount. I'll only sell it to you for 20 gold.
Oh, come on now, Uncle. I think 10's more than fair.
15.
Sold. You gave me some fun information. Alright. I'm gonna give my uncle who's a drug dealer some 50 gold.
He's also
Jesus.
an information broker.
Yeah, but we knew all that jazz. Okay, fine. Random bag. What should I call this in my inventory?
Give me just one moment to get you
Wait, we're
a
buying
plant name.
Okay.
Just drugs.
Wait,
Drug adjacent.
wait, how much is it again?
I already got somewhere.
Wait.
How much drugs can we get for 6,251 gold?
No,
Yeah, I
that,
want-
don't even.
Asking
Nope.
for a friend.
Wait, does Ray get any?
If you want to get extra, I mean, go for it. If he has some.
Wait, how much is it?
He has sold what he can to you guys because he has promised this to it. You can call this itching snakeberry.
Okay.
Fun.
So I don't need to know this like right now, but I would ask him like how to use it as is, or like it sounds like it makes people itch, so maybe we could use that.
Yes, it is a as is on its own a potent irritant just on skin contact. But of course you can brew it into more
Yeah.
noxious concoctions.
Okay. Cool. I'll make it. I'll pat. Wait, I have it. So if we ever want to like try stuff, but it's not like useful in the way that other people might use it right now.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah. Good luck. Say hi to Uncle Onik for me.
I'll make sure that he gets the message.
Great. I should have bought poison from him. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go.
Alright. Where do you head next?
Question: should Ray open the letter by now?
Ooh,
That'd be good before we end up heading out.
Okay.
yeah. Go for it.
All right. Ray will open the letter then.
Love letter.
Yeah.
Written in font
There
calligraphy.
is a brief sort of release of sweet smelling aroma as a wave of magic comes through the letter. And it is Ray, you are connected telepathically as you hear Velissa's voice. Is your business done? I'm sorry if this sounds eager, just want to know if I need to prepare the teleportation circle for your arrival. There should be a scroll in the letter to return.
I'll ask the rest first before I answer. Hey, so do you guys need want to head back or need to head back or anything? Not yet. Or
Give it a few days.
okay.
Just say we're going on a little trip. But if the teleportation could be ready for us coming back in a few days, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, Ray will just answer with that then.
Okay. You do not hear another version of her voice, but you do feel where the magic sort of stops tethering you.
I guess I'll put the letter back in a safe spot.
The only thing that's left inside the thing is what you can assume to be the teleportation coordinate scroll.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
Cool. Should we go back and pack up stuff?
Yes.
Head out. Alright. On the way back, Andy would stop by the camp and grill Mytha about memory stuff.
Any conversations that you make as you head out towards the order camp?
It's not.
Okay. Then if no conversations happen, you are able to arrive at the area of the camp. You feel that sort of magic in the air from the illusion. What do you do?
Is Mytha there?
Do you
And-
head into the illusion?
Yeah, they can probably see me. Pretend knock, step in. Hello?
Yeah, you would see where both Therbin and Myatha are.
Hanging out.
Yep, they're sort of packing away the camp.
Yeah. Hi. I'm gonna borrow Myatha for a second. Also, how do you have this illusion up?
It's a item.
Okay. Hey Myatha, could I ask you questions about memory stuff?
Okay.
And yeah, if like a little bit away from Thev, it'd be like, our brothers are really annoying, right? Bye.
I would not call them annoying. Perhaps childish.
Yep. I'm just glad we can agree on that. But that's fine, that's their lives. And then Andy just asked some semantics about memory and how she does what she does. Like, yeah. Nothing specific, but
I do not know how it is I do what I do. Just that I am capable.
okay. Andy will then try and use some magic that she recently discovered for doing it. So she'll try and not like actually using a spell slot, but show how she would do modify memory and that.
You include these gestures. I do not need to. I'm unsure that I can teach you.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks anyway.
If you are wanting companionship, a figure who understands the turmoil of seeing another's mind, you are welcome to contact me.
I thought that was going in a different direction. Yeah. Yep, will do. I can do ascending to you. No problem. Unless I'm out of spell slots and dying. But if I'm not, then yep. Okay. Have a good trip. You're not happening to go north, are you?
No, we are traveling south.
Great. Okay. Have a good one.
I wish you all a safe traveling as well. I hope you do not injure your hand further.
Yeah, and I also hope that we don't get crosswise with the Order again, because I would not want to have you as my enemy. Theoven, maybe, but you, nah, I'm good.
You are not aligned with the Order?
We've had our differences, and they've tried to kill us a few times for things we didn't do. But yeah.
That is strange.
Strange how.
You do not seem like the figures we typically are sent after.
Yep, we're special. And we get special treatment by crossbow bolts and fireballs.
Are you after the control of powerful magical artifacts?
Not if they mean destroying the universe.
Hmm. I do not see why we would be misaligned then.
Excellent. I'm glad you see it that way. Toodles.
Does anyone else wish to speak to Mayatha before you leave the camp?
Thanks again for, pulling us out the tree and saving our lives. That was very nice of you.
It would not have been good for you to die in there.
Agreed.
So, with a conversation to Mayatha, thanks. Caravan, standing awkwardly, to the side. Oh.
You're not wanted. Oh.
Maybe not by any of you.
The one guy who actually wants this guy. He doesn't want. Man.
There's things going on. Read the
Clearly.
interim post.
I did.
So, yeah, is there anything else then you would like to do?
No.
Yes. Oh my god. I am very, very sorry. But yes, if I could please do two things. I would like to go to the tree,
Okay.
and then hold, please. Okay. I would like to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
Hey, tree. Can you hear me?
If that is what hearing is, yes.
How are you? Are you okay?
What is okay?
Are you hurt?
What is hurt? I am...
Damaged?
I am... here. Is that the existence of hurt?
Your branches were kind of hurt and your trunk was torn. Will you be able to grow and become healthy?
So long as my roots are in the ground, they will not stop growing.
That is fantastic. Okay, it was nice talking to you. I would like to cast Commune.
Okay.
That conversation was talking to a tree. It was, yeah, okay. How irritating sentient being.
What do you mean by that? He has, like, it's a tree. There's no brain there to understand larger concepts.
No, but listen, I wanted to talk to the tree like I talked to the sun tree, okay? I don't understand why it's two different tree systems. Okay,
Maybe because it's two different DMs.
come on, show me your hippie voice, Faye. I know you can do it.
What?
Yeah, get to the right NPC and you'll get it.
Okay. So dear Ungvanod, how are you? No. Is the demonic presence evil entity gone?
There is a breeze that swirls around, picking up a bit of debris. You get that perhaps the answer is inconclusive for the question you asked.
Is the West Hills community in danger from the entity for the next 100 years.
Inconclusive. Gods don't know everything! It can only answer what it has information on.
Is that connection to another realm that used to be here still here?
Which other realm? Because there were two. You had Velda Umbra and something abyssal. I'll let you modify this one. I won't be an asshole and give you an inconclusive.
Abyssal.
You get a confirmation. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I think we are semi okay to go. I think your community is good. And then I get down in front of Andy and say, "Can I get a hug?"
Yeah, of course.
I just want you to know that I'm really, really glad that we were able to come here and take care of your family and to make your community safe. I'm just very, very happy for you.
Insight check.
Wow.
No, there's nothing to insight. I really mean it.
I'm so rolling.
Then roll a persuasion check, Tala.
Look, the last time you got on your knees and hugged me, you tried to cast a spell on me that I didn't want you to cast. So, like,
That's fucking tastic.
Andy, I'll let you interpret that however you wish. But I know how I would interpret
Awesome.
that.
I love that so much.
And can I leave the praise real quick?
Yeah, that's up to you.
Okay. I'd like to expertly avoid that. That's nice, Tala. What are you trying to say?
Where are you going? Wait, come back.
Tala, do you mean anything else that you'd like to tell me?
No, I really mean that. I'm just really happy. This is a good thing, right?
Yeah, Tala, it's great. I'm really glad that everything worked out.
Do you want me
yeah.
to check in on Penny before I go make sure she's okay?
Oh, I guess I should say bye to them. Let's all go together because.
Okay.
Okay. Uh.
Alright. Then you all are able to head back to the Quickfoot Burrow to speak with Penny and most likely leave. And as you are walking back through the community to get there, this is where we're going to take our next ad break. So, stick around with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. But before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They really help us out here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen and in our chat room. Ko-fi donations provide your GM with much needed caffeine, but they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Perks that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. There's a full list available on our Discord, but a few of the things that you can unlock are special companions, double treasure, and new quests. So, stick around. We'll see you guys very soon.
Say, I have a question.
What's your question?
Are there time zones in fantasy?
Yes. Specifically, I'm thinking in Vale de Fera, when you have the courts of morning,
What
the
about-
courts of day, the courts of night.
What about daylight
Fair's
savings?
flat, though.
Yeah, Vale de
Yes.
Ferra is flat.
Thank you.
It's like a quilt that you just fucking wave. Oh,
Whenever you feel like it.
yeah.
Great.
So there's curves, but it's also flat.
There's also an edge.
There is an edge to Vale de Ferra.
Yes.
Is it fringed or is it just like a straight razor blade?
I would say that it's fringed, and I would say you wouldn't know that you're in the edge of Vale de Ferra until you've already gone past it and you've entered into another plane.
Alright, so
Alright,
Minecraft, you
on
just
the
jump
edge.
off and you're like,
Yeah, in the void.
whoops. Okay.
Alright, we're
Thanks.
finding
Appreciate it.
edge now, guys. It's our mission.
Yeah, side quest, Veiled Farah, sorry, Priester. Better things to do. Okay.
That's fine. We're in my family.
Okay, back home, and then, we're talking to Leaf, talking to Penny, yes.
Yep. So, as you return, you do get a few looks heading towards the guest chambers, from literally yesterday when, you were in there, causing
I was dragged out.
a ruckus.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything bad. Gosh. Don't judge me. Yes. Knock on door. Hello?
The door, you hear footsteps approach, and, it opens and you see Leaf standing there.
We come in peace.
Tell me why I don't believe you.
I could, but we'd be here longer than either of us want us to be talking. We just wanted to, I'm kind of looking at Tala, say goodbye. We'll be getting out of your hair, and Tala wanted to check up on Penny, because she's a cleric and cares a lot about that stuff and is good with healing stuff.
Okay.
Penny?
Penny is quiet, but she'll look up.
How are you feeling?
Like I just gave birth.
May I? Remember what I did for you the other day? Can I try again to see if that helps?
Tala, do we have enough diamonds?
I have enough diamond dust.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Aren't we above game? Are we going to back home, or so we can do
No.
more research? Oh, we're going up?
Yeah, we're going up directly, yeah.
Oh,
That's
never mind. Can I retcon that?
Yeah.
Can I maybe use healing, like cure wounds instead?
Sure, if you want.
Okay, I would like to try level 2 cure wounds, please.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... okay. And then, yeah, I clicked on that, boss. I hope she feels better.
She wasn't missing HP, but sure. She feels a little better.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. Now that both of you guys are here, can I please hold a baby before I go? I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to hold a baby.
The, Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll, please.
I'll give you advantage.
Come on! Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, gotta remember how to do this.
I'm sorry that one of them does not trust your group at all.
Okay, 14's not bad.
Probably shouldn't.
And I'm asking Penny.
Yeah, but the father is right there as well.
Yeah, but he's a
You
jerk.
try to distract him.
I just, come sit down, so that way you're steady. I don't want to...
Okay. Yes, I sit down on my butt, so I don't, and then I go.
Yeah, she'll, like, place the, bundled up baby, into your, and then, like, settle it so that way you're holding properly, because size difference between turtle and halfling.
Well, turtle and a tiefling.
It's a halfling-sized baby.
Okay. I can't believe she pushed that out of her. You know what?
There's nothing there that would... It's like a horse giving birth.
Talking about a size, Faye. It is like a dog, like German Shepherd giving a baby to a horse.
No, it's not.
Anyway.
Tieflings are blood. It doesn't... You don't just have something pop out and it doesn't look like the parents. It's still a halfling. It just has infernal heritage.
Yeah, whatever. I just go. You are very blessed and very loved. Your Aunt Andy and us, we did a really good thing to save you. I want you to be happy and grow up healthy and do all the things that, the little kids get to do. And be loved, okay?
Why do you think the child wouldn't be loved? And you see where Penny's looking a little wary.
Oh my lord. Dala!
How do you think that my...
because of secondhand embarrassment.
How do you think my kid wouldn't be able to have experiences that any other would get? Do you think there's something wrong with my child?
Huh. Is it on cooldown? Yeah, it is.
She's just kind of watching you.
Tala, maybe let's let the new mother and her baby rest in peace.
Don't you want to hold your niece?
I'm looking at Leaf. I don't think I'm welcome. Maybe later we'll get to know the child, but right now
I don't understand, but okay. I just go, Unvinod, please watch over this family. Thank you. Okay, I gently hand the baby back.
Okay.
Yeah, so stay around, Leaf. Hope you get to do all the fun things you'd like to do. Subtext there I hope you can read. And yeah. Congrats.
Yeah. Safe travels.
I give him a look. An evil look.
He
Like
returns.
his ass look.
He returns a glare at your entire group as you pass by.
As soon as we're outside the earshot of Penny, or so I think, I'm gonna then walk another 3 feet and then whisper to Andy, I don't like your cousin. He's a jerk.
I agree with that statement. Fully.
Okay.
He's not invited to any family reunions I'm holding.
Until everybody asks where Leaf is.
I'm still not invited.
They
It's
peer
fine.
pressure you, and he comes anyways.
No. Nah, fam. I will fight them on this. Okay, cool. Are we set up, ready to get on the road? Oh, Freesta. Speaking of road, my brother. Okay, the brother who not Beck, but Sev.
Right.
He got some magic stuff from Darcy. So Darcy was here around the time that the sky fell.
Cool.
So we might see him.
Great. I'd love to see him. Put an arrow right through his bloody eyes.
Right. And I would love to see this because then he might have a brazier that I could have. Really. And then I could just take it and not pay for it. So that'd be nice.
Well, are you sure that what he got from Darcy was magical?
I got I got Perry back, so yeah.
Well,
That
does
would
Penny's
work.
components require a magical item? Or
I have no idea. I guess it doesn't specify, so I guess it doesn't have to be magical.
right?
Dev thinks it is, though.
Oh. Do we have 10
Unfortunately.
minutes? It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No, please identify it. Well, I'll go get packed all 2 things that I own and say goodbye to everybody.
Do we have it here? Or does your brother still have it?
It's in Sev's room. I'll just take your hand and like lead you into Sev's room. I'm sure he's in there doing whatever, but just walk in. That's it. Hi, Sev.
What? You already came in my room once.
Twice.
You went in here twice?
I had to see what kind of a you had. It's very nice, by the way.
I feel so violated.
As you should be.
What are you doing here?
Priest is magical and she wants to see your magical stuff. Huh?
Hello. So I heard you bought something from Darcy, who is, a lying little bitch. And just to make sure you weren't ripped off, I would like to identify the brazier that you bought to make sure it is, what you paid for.
I paid for a brass brazier. I'm pretty sure that's a brass brazier.
Yep,
So
it worked.
You weren't informed that it was magical.
No, what? Did you do something to my brazier? As he looks to Andy.
I would never. And like, Andy's telling the truth, but she's gonna pretend like she's not.
Give me a deception.
Oh man.
He narrows his eyes.
Hi.
Sure, why don't you check to see that it's magical? Because if someone did something to it and had it last...
I would never
I don't
do
believe
something to
you.
my brazier.
It's mine!
I won't cast Identify. I'll pretend to cast it over a minute, to work the verbal somatic components, all that fun stuff. And after
Does Sev notice?
I am going to ask for a deception check because Sev does have some magical knowledge.
I will give you a bardic because I
Okay.
can. I got this,
Awesome.
Freesta.
What's your bardic?
A D8.
D8. Ooh, that is a
Net.
25.
Love that.
Yeah, he seems to believe you.
I've never seen this kind of magic spell on anything before, and I hand it back to Michelle. Be very delicate with this.
I'm going to kill her.
Not if you can't catch me, I'm running.
You can't run after her with that.
Yeah, he's like very delicately like putting it down, but as he's running out, you see him grab some sort of pouch.
Oh no! Thanks, Freesta, your pal.
Anytime.
Oh no.
So, yeah, you have Sev running after Andy. You hear Ma Quickfoot, no running in the house.
Sorry, as I went outside.
And Carrick, or not Carrick, Sev calls out, "I won't be in the house much longer," as he's running after Andy. Absolute sibling behavior. I'm just imagining like the tag video. I don't know if anyone has seen that. I'll make sure that I put it in game room after this. Uh, but anything else that you would like to do? Otherwise, you are able to spend the rest of this day sort of packing up, preparing for the travel. You have plenty of sandwiches for your travels, and a general direction of north.
Is there a road that like to? It's not Alcatraz, but just for fun, like to Alcatraz this way.
Yes, because Arlecha is a trading post, there would be a road that you could take to get there.
Cool.
Then you have one last evening before you set out for Arlecha. Do you do anything together? Sort of last hurrah.
Can we play music?
Sure. Do you invite Beck over?
Yeah, he's required to come.
Beck will arrive.
I'm sitting him right next to Da. And we're gonna all come. And Friesta, you can conduct. You did great last time. And
That
yeah,
was
sit around and play music.
Yeah, anyone who has a instrument that they would like to will make this a performance roll. If you are proficient in your instrument, you can add your proficiency bonus.
what did I roll for conducting last time?
I'd also say a performance check.
Oh god.
None of them are loading. Let me just refresh real quick.
I got
Yeah.
an 18.
It's not loading for me.
Nice. Ah.
There we go. Alright, it is... It's a little... We'll say... It's a little amateur in some spaces.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with being amateur. The root word comes from the word to love. You do it because it brings you joy. There's nothing wrong with being amateur. I will die on this hill. But other areas are with ease. Even with the tension between Beck and there is an easy sort of flow back into the making of music here. Beck, of course, on the drums. Andy, what are you playing?
Ooh. I go to my flute if someone else can accompany Da on drums.
I mean, Beck's accompanying Dad on drums.
Exactly. And like the whole time Annie's like looking at them two and trying to like force them to have fun. Doesn't matter if they're not speaking to each other and they hate each other's guts, but they better have some kind of fun.
There are tenuous smiles by the end of the night.
Lovely.
But Tala joins in with the triangle, Friesta conducts. And
Gorgeous.
the night is good. Which is where our session will be coming to its end. And we will pick up with you all traveling out of West Hills in our next session. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in our next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord if you want to jump in a game yourself or keep up to date with all of our announcements. Follow us here on Twitch for all of our live streams, or you can head over to our YouTube to catch our VODs. But as always, may the ever-burning light guide your steps. Laters.